Prepare to meditate. Find a comfortable place to sit, in a chair or cross-legged on a cushion on the floor. Keep your back straight. Cup your hands one upon the other in your lap, and close your eyes. Now bring your attention to your breath. Feel your breath. Notice the air as it enters through the tip of your nose, then gently watch as the air is expelled in its natural rhythm. Observe each inhalation and exhalation. Notice the breath as you inhale, pause shortly before exhalation, and then pause again as you naturally take in your next breath. Continue to breathe calmly and slowly, becoming the observer of each in-breath and out-breath in succession. Notice the subtle sensations and the gentle rise and fall of your chest and abdomen with each breath. Let your awareness rest lightly on the continuous flow of your breathing. Keep focusing your attention on the tip of your nose as the air enters and leaves the body, filling and emptying your lungs. Breathe in and out slowly and naturally. Continue watching your breath. While concentrating on your breath, you will notice that your attention will wander off into thoughts of situations you experienced during the day, or often about a past event you wish to relive or avoid. We may see images of ourselves in recent conversations with others or perhaps rehearsing what to say to someone in the future. Just notice these distracting thoughts and feelings and gently bring your attention back again and again to your breath when this happens. Do this each time you notice your mind drifting into thoughts and feelings. Concentrate on the air as it enters and leaves your nose. Breathe and keep your mind in the present, by experiencing with attention and concentration, each in-breath and out-breath, one after the other, again and again. Concentration on the breath is designed to enhance our awareness of the present moment, the here and now, so that with practice, unnecessary thoughts and feelings will lose their hold on the mind and body. It is helpful to imagine our thoughts and feelings as clouds passing across a vast blue sky. While the sky remains unmoved, our thoughts and feelings appear and disappear continuously. At the same time, as we focus our attention on one point, which is the air entering and leaving through the nose, we can also observe our thoughts as they enter and pass from the screen of our mind. Continue focusing on the breath and recognize that some thoughts are merely distractions, drawing your attention away from the present moment and away from your breath. In contrast, some of our thoughts may be linked to critical past experiences surfacing from the subconscious, that seek review and transformation in the light of conscious awareness. By maintaining a focus on the breath, you create a space where these more serious thoughts and feelings can be observed without judgment. Allow them to rise and be acknowledged. Spontaneous reflection on the past helps to dissolve our mistakes and shortcomings, allowing us to stay focused on the present moment. Focus on the breath, be mindful of the breath. Watch as the air enters and leaves the lungs. Observe the sounds in the environment without pushing them away. Feel the body, and any discomfort you may experience while sitting. Just watch and observe without judgment. At times, in the quiet of meditation or during activities of the day, you may suddenly encounter an unsettling memory from the past that causes great discomfort or anxiety. When this happens, Simply observe these feelings and accept that you may have reacted emotionally in response to someone's inconsiderate or rude behavior toward you. Acknowledging in the present that you may have responded with resentment or anger can help dissipate the negative emotional energy that keeps the experience alive, yet dormant in the subconscious. Often, we suppress painful thoughts and feelings because they are generally difficult to endure without the knowledge of how to assimilate them properly in our conscious mind. Being honest with ourselves will help resolve, and in time, erase past mistakes and traumas from memory. This cathartic process leads to a healthy self-awareness and a clear conscience. It is also an opportunity to forgive others for their conscious or unconscious hurtful acts, allowing for deeper healing. All emotional reactions reinforce the conditioned reflex response of upset and anger, which has been the ego's negative programming we've been subject to since childhood. Criticism or harsh words coming from others have great power to upset us. We may try to hide or suppress our reactions, or they may manifest as intense outbursts that can throw our lives into emotional chaos and despair. Later, after the anger has passed, we feel guilty for reacting and may become confused, thinking, "It is we who are in the wrong." Anger is the ego's defensive, as well as aggressive reaction, when not receiving what we expect from others or any life situation. Expectations stem from a need or craving for attention and pleasures, that develop into either rejection or clinging to external objects or people. By recognizing these reactive patterns, and addressing them with mindful awareness, we can begin to break free of them, fostering greater emotional stability and inner wholeness. Accepting things as they truly are, rather than how we wish them to be, helps us become more detached, as we learn to care for others, regardless of whether they care for us in return. We may mistakenly identify our need for others as love, when it is often the urge to find acceptance from an outside source. We seek external reassurance that offers only substitutes for true inner fulfillment. Mirroring pleasant situations can give us a false sense of well-being. Self-esteem and confidence are ultimately achieved through developing a penetrating self-awareness. This is not something that is confirmed from outside sources. Loving kindness arises from within, so that we can give to others without the thought of reward. Now, once again, watch and be aware of your breathing. Feel the air as it flows in and out naturally and effortlessly, pausing shortly at the end of each inhalation and exhalation. Simply concentrate on your breath, and the tip of your nose as you breathe. We need to prepare ahead of time to meet stressful moments differently than how we have been programmed. We do this by repeatedly reminding ourselves, during meditation, and throughout the day, to stay calm in the face of stressful situations, and any challenges to our well-being, by not reacting with negative emotions. To best prepare ourselves before any confrontation or stressful situation, we need to repeat the following phrase often. Stay calm in the face of stress by not reacting. And speak up with courage and kindness. By doing so, we maintain our composure and address difficult situations with a balanced attitude empowered by kindness and restraint. Instead of responding with anger, we can immediately practice loving kindness, as well as learning to speak up for ourselves in a measured way. Each time we practice a non-emotional response, we progressively reduce our involuntary reactions to inevitable daily adversity. With this dispassionate attitude, we no longer take our cues from the environment. Instead, we replace upset and anger with a method that positively affects the world for good. Bring your focus again on the tip of your nose and feel the air as it flows inward and outward in rhythmic breathing. As you notice your thoughts wandering, gently redirect your attention back to your breath. Keep your attention on your breath, feeling the air as it flows in and out of your nostrils. With this concentration, we become the observer of our thoughts and feelings. The more we practice, the calmer and more peaceful we become. A non-emotional response in the immediate face of difficulty or danger is the key to freedom from outside pressures and negative influences. There are times when we may experience episodes of fear, anxiety, and even panic. Know that these are extreme emotional states that are uncontrollably triggered. We often feel that they have a life of their own, but these states are related to emotional reactions that have been buried in the subconscious and have accumulated over a long period of time. These upsetting experiences are seeking expression and resolution, by revealing themselves to our conscious awareness. Meditate, and allow yourself to experience these intense feelings, recognizing them as pure emotion in their extreme. This is an aspect of suffering that with acknowledgement can progressively diminish over time. Learn to practice patience with your progress and with your own revelations of past trauma. We foster loving kindness when we apply the concept of not becoming upset in the face of stress. We gain this ability by repeating to ourselves and practicing during the day, to stay calm in the face of stress, by not reacting. And to speak up with courage and kindness. It is helpful to understand that others may not realize the harm they do, and if it is intentional, refrain from reacting emotionally anyway. Be grateful for people who challenge your patience. This is the opportunity to measure your progress toward right thinking and right action. The calm approach, developed by not reacting with anger and judgment amid stressful situations, transforms relationships. This allows us to be reasonable even when others are not, and people will see their own emotionalism and wrongdoing, in the light of our newfound patience and understanding. Calming down after an upset is not the answer. The answer is not reacting with anger in the first place. However, it takes time to develop non-reaction, so be patient with yourself while developing patience with others. Remember to repeat to yourself during your meditation often during the day, to make allowances for others, to not react with upset or anger, but to stay calm in the face of stress by not reacting. And speak up with courage and kindness. Keep this idea foremost in your thoughts to gradually lessen the response of upset and anger that we thought was normal behavior our entire lives. Now return your attention to your breathing. Focus on the breath as the air enters and leaves your nose. Breathe in and out freely and naturally. Conscious breathing brings about calmness and inner wholeness. Keep your focus on your breath and the tip of your nose. Observe your in-breath and out-breath and watch the thoughts and feelings that pull your attention away from your breath. When you see this happening, bring your focus back again and again to your breathing. Bringing our attention continually back to the breath is a mental concentration exercise that helps us gain control over our thoughts and feelings. While concentrating on the breath, our focus is drawn away from compulsive thinking and its tenacious hold over our minds. However, we should observe discomforting thoughts and emotions during meditation, especially those connected to traumatic events from long ago, which may rise in the conscious mind at any time. Realize the need to practice mindful caring toward yourself and others when reviewing your past. Going forward, make allowances for others and respond only with loving kindness at the very moment of any pressure, where you would have usually reacted. Remind yourself each morning during meditation, before any difficulties arise during the activities of the day, to stay calm in the face of stress by not reacting, and to speak up with courage and kindness. When we remain calm in the face of provocation, we gain the ability to break the vicious cycle of negative thinking and feelings of anger that dominate our minds. Our thoughts give rise to feelings, and feelings, in turn, give life and energy to thought. Our thoughts and feelings should be inspired from within, not provoked by outside conditions. Bring your mind again to your breathing. Feel the air enter your nose and watch as it leaves with an exhale. Breathe softly and mindfully. Continue to focus on your breathing. Feel the air as it flows in and out. As you focus on your breath, repeat in your mind, stay calm in the face of stress by not reacting, and speak up with courage and kindness. This tolerant attitude holds the key to handling distressful situations in daily life. Know that the purpose of meditation is to transform our behavior so that we can honestly practice loving kindness. Often, we think we are patient and kind. However, one impassioned upset can show us that we still need to work toward non-response. We still need to take responsibility for our emotional reactions and occasional outbursts. Abstaining from resentment, anger, and repetitive thinking promotes the ability to truly be loving and kind. Loving kindness, compassion, and patience with others during stressful moments foster peace and a spirit of community. Simply practice staying calm by not reacting, to develop a state of being that reduces personal struggle amid life's continuous challenges. Now slowly open your eyes and give yourself a good stretch. Use this recording daily for a period of time. Practice it in the morning and several times a day. The more you listen and follow the instructions, the more you will understand the basic message, which is, to stay calm in the face of stress, by not reacting, and speak up with courage and kindness. Eventually, you will find yourself meditating without the help of the guided method, as meditation will become a positive habit. With dedicated practice, remaining calm by not reacting amid life's perpetual stresses and occasional challenges, will become easier to remember with time.